If you guys haven't seen the CIA video that's been pushing this woke agenda, you guys got to watch this. And we're going to take some time to watch this together because after I watched this, I really got an appreciation that being woke has its unique highs, because when you live a life thinking that you're being oppressed because America is systemically racist, you live a life thinking, oh, I'm tragically colored, which you're going to hear her saying, and you internalize supposed patriarchy, this, that. Okay, when you finally succeed, when you finally get into a position of being in power, like this woman has, you then look back and say, I did it. I beat the racist system. And this right here, guys, is a smile of pure joy, because this woman has beaten the patriarchal system. She has beaten the systemically racist system to now be I guess, a prominent figure in the CIA. So guys, this video right here, it just summarizes the absolute propaganda that our government is pushing. It is what it is at this point. At this point, if you believe that America is so deeply systemically racist that you think that other people look at you as tragically colored, you're being brainwashed, or I don't know if you're thinking for yourself. To think as a person who has darker pigment, like myself, I'm brown skinned, to think that other people look at me and say, oh, he's tragically colored, or I think I'm tragically colored. I don't know where we're pulling this from. It's as if we live in a mythological world where race and skin and color are of the most importance for all of us people. So I want to take some time, guys, and watch this together because I find it very amusing. Before we jump into the video, make sure you guys like, comment, share, subscribe, hit the notification bell, all that good stuff. But guys, listen to this viral CIA recruitment video, and it features a cisgender millennial who says, I am unapologetically me. And for those who aren't abreast to the what do you call it? The transgender vocabulary, cisgender just means that she's a person who was born with the female sex and now she identifies it. So, she's not one of those people who identified as a man even though they were born with male genitalia. Anyways, let's be motivated and inspired.
When I was 17, I quoted Zora Neale Hurston's How It Feels to Be Colored Me in my college application essay. The line that spoke to me stated simply, I am not tragically colored. There is no sorrow dammed up in my soul, nor lurking behind my eyes. I do not mind at all. At 17, I had no idea what life would bring, but Zora's sentiment articulated so beautifully how I felt as a daughter of immigrants then and now. Nothing about me was or is tragic. I am perfectly made. I can wax eloquent on complex legal issues in English while also belting Guayaquil de mis amores in Spanish. I can change a diaper with one hand and console a crying toddler with the other. I am a woman of color. I am a mom. I am a cisgender millennial who's been diagnosed with generalized anxiety disorder.
Okay. So guys, there's a lot of stuff there, but for the sake of time, let's just focus on a couple. I am a cisgender. Let me get this straight. Let's make sure we dot all of our I's, cross all of our T's. I'm a woman of color. I am a mom. I am a cisgender millennial. So if you wanted to take notes, watch this video 2-3 times and just write down the buzzwords: cisgender, patriarchy, millennial, like all of it. This video is absolutely garbage, because you're not cisgender, woman. You are just a woman. Do not buy in to all of the garbage that the fake social scientists are trying to push. There is no such thing as cisgender. You are either male or you are female. You are either born with male genitalia or female genitalia. Okay, apart from the anomalies, the law of nature says that there's male, female. But of course, in the woke propaganda world that the Democrats are trying to run, cisgender has all of a sudden became a term. All right. It has become a term of endearment, a term of identity, and a term of inclusiveness, because she is saying and she's articulating to the transgender community, hey, I'm cisgender and I'll accept you no matter if you're non-binary or non-conforming, blah, blah, blah. I'm cisgender. I speak your language. Therefore, come sign up, be inspired, be part of the CIA. Okay.
Millennial who's been diagnosed with generalized anxiety disorder.
Okay, you're being pumped with drugs because Big Pharma sells a lot of money by distributing drugs. Everybody and their mother has a disorder in America. We are the most wealthy, the most privileged, the most filled with opportunity land, yet we have let Big Pharma diagnose us with everything. And then guess what? They remedy it with a pill that they cash out on. Yeah, the side effects make you a little crazy. All right. I would know, I took some and they're not good stuff, but I was, I'm generalized anxiety disorder. That's why, if you're not a believer in Jesus Christ, then you're going to think what I'm saying right now is absolutely trash. But, anyways, he said, cast your anxieties on him. Don't be anxious about this world. This world is fleeting. This world has enough worries in it. Don't add to the worries by throwing your one more worry into the pool of worries. God's got this. But because we lack faith, everybody and their mother has generalized anxiety disorder. And guess who loves that? Big Pharma. So thank you, millennial cisgender diagnosed generalized anxiety disorder person. Thank you. I feel inspired. Do you guys feel inspired yet?
I am intersectional, but my existence is not a box checking exercise. I am a walking declaration, a woman whose inflection does not rise at the end of her sentences, suggesting that a question has been asked. I did not sneak into CIA.
You guys you gotta give credit where credit's due. This is very eloquently put together. Okay, when my sentence stops, it's not because of a question is being asked, meaning, oh, women don't know what to do. They're gonna ask questions. They're gonna be full of questions because they don't know what to do in this male-dominated space. No, she's saying, I make statements. Okay, go you. You're doing a great job. Did you catch the other word? Intersectional, meaning that people don't just exist as one being. You are, you're male, and then you're either gay or straight, and then you're either white, black, brown, and then, all of these, the trail of intersectionality. I'm not going to go into it, but it's just a whole nother critical race theory, social science discipline. That's all it is. So this video, as far as being woke, it is on the same level as when George Floyd died and the NFL players said, what if I was George Floyd? What if I was George Floyd? I am George Floyd. Okay, no, you're not, because you haven't taken fentanyl and methamphetamine and all these other things and resisted the police. But that's besides the point. Let's finish up this inspiring CIA video.
My employment was not and is not the result of a fluke or slip through the cracks. I earned my way in, and I earned my way up the ranks of this organization. I am educated, qualified, and competent, and sometimes I struggle. I struggle feeling like I could do more, be more to my two sons, and I struggle leaving the office when I feel there's so much more to do. I used to struggle with imposter syndrome, but at 36, I refuse to internalize misguided patriarchal ideas of what a woman can or should be.
Okay. All right. So, did you guys catch that? That's a mouthful. There's a lot of words here that you gotta just slow down and say, what does that mean? What does that mean? So, do you internalize misguided patriarchal ideas of what a woman can or should be? Okay, that's what she just referenced. That there is this deep-seated idea that's planted into the minds and hearts of young girls that is patriarchal, misguided, and it's an idea of what women should be. So obviously, the stigma that she thinks that people still walk around with, oh, women should be home, women should do this, women should do that. Okay, even if you have children, the bottom line is this: children benefit most when mom is at home. But hey, if mom wants to go make money, go do your thing, mom. Make money. I'm just saying, there's a lot of different ideas of what a woman should be. But to say that it is patriarchal, it's just another way of blowing smoke and just pushing another social justice warrior word out there. Oh, it's patriarchal, which is why you would think that I'm not supposed to be here. No, that's not why. Maybe because more men are just attracted to this line of work. Does it have to be patriarchal? Does it have to be racist? Does it have to be systemically oppressive? Like, what if women just aren't attracted to working in the CIA as much as men are? Uh, you know, is the NBA racist because 75-80% of the players are black and the rest of them are white? Is there a dynamic difference there? Gosh, they don't stop with their wokeology. It's what it is. You got biology, you got zoology, and now, out of all the other ologies, we have wokeology.
I am tired of feeling like I'm supposed to apologize for the space I occupy rather than intoxicate people with my effort, my brilliance. I am proud of me, full stop. My parents left everything they knew and loved to expose me to opportunities they never.
Okay, guys, isn't that what we're saying? Look at this in the back. It's like the woke leftists. I mean, look at that. Nobody cares. Work harder. She is a bigot. I mean, think of all the things she is, because she is saying what I'm saying, but she's not saying it with her lips. She's saying it in the background. Nobody cares. Work harder. Isn't that what the conservatives have been saying for decades? Stop talking about racism. Stop talking about white privilege. Stop talking about being oppressed. Stop talking about all of these things. Shut up and work harder. Nobody cares. Work harder. It's like they're telling you the truth, but they want to wrap it up in eloquent lies so that you're left thinking, wow, I feel inspired, but I'm not going anywhere. Because at the end of the day, if you're not going to work harder and say nobody cares about your excuses, then you're not going to be anything in this world. I mean, it's crazy to me that this nugget of truth would be in this woke video, because when conservatives talk about, oh, the black community, certain parts of the black community need to work harder, need to pay more attention more in school, need to work harder at their marriage so they don't get divorced, actually work harder at having some sort of moral compass so you're not popping kids out, 15, 16, 17, 18-year-old with a kid. Work harder on yourself, work harder on the skills that you don't have, work harder on advancing yourself, social capital. What can you produce for somebody? Work harder by refining those skills, finding those skills. Because in America, what the woke leftists don't ever want to believe is that there is so much abundant opportunities that any one little Latina girl could be this woman right here, a successful person working in the government whose parents were first generation immigrants, and now the second generation is living in overwhelming abundance. Nobody cares. Work harder.
Expose me to opportunities they never had. Because of them, I stand here today a proud first-generation Latina and officer at CIA. I am unapologetically me. I want you to be unapologetically you, whoever you are. Know your worth, command your space. Mija, you're worth it.
Mija, You're worth it. I mean, the last part is good, guys. Know who you are, command your space. I mean, be confident in who you are. Don't walk around here thinking, oh, I'm the victim. I'm this, I'm that. No, go out, set goals, and accomplish those goals, period. So, as you guys can see, there's so much woke propaganda just being pushed, and they're trying to continue to use all of the buzzwords, patriarchy, cisgender, it goes on and on and on. But at the end of the day, that last part really sums up what it takes to become successful in America. Shut up, nobody cares, work harder. Okay, nobody cares, work harder. So if anything, what I got from that video is my success is in my hands, my failure is in my hands. And the inconvenient truth is this, guys: it is much easier to fail than it is to succeed. So my hope is that all of us will just continue to build upon successful steps so that one day in the future, we look back and say, wow, I have more at this time than I did 5 years ago. And you know what? At the end of the day, it's only going to be because you put the time in, you grinded, you willed it, God blessed it, and now you're prospering with what you have, because all privilege comes from God. Everything that people have is because God gave it to them. White privilege didn't give it to them. Blackness didn't give it to them. Nothing about who we are gives us anything. It is God who gives. It is God who takes away. I'm going to leave that right there. Let me know what you guys think in the comment section below. Join the journey to 5K subs. If you enjoyed this video, make sure you like, comment, share, subscribe, hit the notification bell so you're notified anytime I make a video. I will see you good people on the next one. Peace.